I didn't even notice you there. I was just playing the flute. Anyway, I'm here today for a very special stream. It's my very first one. It's kind of a stream video that I'm going to make here. And this is kind of a tester, so if this winds up on the internet and you're actually seeing it, it means that I liked it a little bit. Enough that I got over the fear of posting it, and I posted it. So if you're watching, I don't know, write something mean on it and really shatter my dreams. So today we're going to do a classic bit. We brought in my friend Dennis Rodman here. He's a basketball player. This is a basketball-related bit. It's all about the Canadian Heritage Basketball Minute and how ridiculous it really is. And it's not there's been things pointed out in the past, but it's not enough for me. We really need to sink into it. But first, I thought I would play a little Moonlight Sonata. A lot of people don't know this about me, but since I was 6 years old, I haven't been able to play the piano, and that still continues. But I know a few notes, and I will play them for you, and then we will get right into this video. Trust me, Dennis is ready, the tongue is out, we're ready to fire it up. Little Moonlight Sonata for the gang. And that's all I know. The starts, I nailed the start though. I kind of screwed it up there. But this isn't about me. This is about the Canadian Heritage Minute. So let's get into it. Should I put it right here? Right here? Alright. I wish I knew how to play the start here. Right off the bat. So, Frank, he passes Frank the ball. Frank starts carrying it like this. This is where we are, 9 seconds in if you want to follow along at home. He's holding the ball like this. He tackles him. You have to assume that James Naismith, before this started, was like, guys, it's not football. It's not hockey. It's a new sport. We don't tackle each other. And then as you see right at the start of this bad boy, who gets tackled? But old James Naismith himself. And I think he deserves it. And I'm going to get into why here in a second. Don't carry it, dribble it! So, they're going to do a wide shot here in a second. And old Harry there, Henry, whatever his name is.
Is this some kind of Canadian
Okay,
joke,
there's one
sir?
for you. Is this some kind of Canadian joke, sir? He says. Now, I've always wondered, what do Americans think a Canadian joke is? Is a Canadian joke like, okay, here's a good one. Here's a knee slapper up in Canada. You get a whole bunch of people together. You try to get them to play a sport. And then later on that night, you just laugh with your family. It's an old Canadian joke. It's called playing basketball. Is this some kind of Canadian joke? What are jokes to you, sir? What are jokes? I forgot to get my favorite part. The only reason I bought this bad boy was just so that I could get the drums going. The drum kit. And then when I'm laughing and stuff, I go, this is some kind of Canadian, what do you think a Canadian joke is, huh? What? That's the beauty of this bad boy. That's me laughing. That's the crowd laughing along with us. So let's get back into it.
Kind of Canadian joke, sir? I mean, I know you're the instructor.
Now this is where it gets upsetting. 20 seconds in. 26 seconds in. Alright, here, gentlemen, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gentlemen between the ages of 30 and 40 standing there. Oh, let's add one more. Up top here, this guy up top staring. At no point did the old man need to get up there. As you can see, there was a man up there the whole time. But here we go.
Mr. Naismith, sir. It sure slows things down having to climb up here every time.
Well, then let's cut the bottom out of the basket.
James Naismith, you entitled prick. What is wrong? So you borrow this man's baskets. You invite him down with all you able-bodied guys to learn a sport. And then you have him climb up, the oldest man in the town, 108 years old. You've got him climbing up and down the ladder so that you and your buddies can play your little game. And then, when he kind of hints, hey, it sure does slow things down having a 108-year-old man climb a ladder every time you and your buddies throw a little ball through a hoop. Why don't one of you guys, he didn't get a chance to say that, and James Naismith says, why don't you cut the bottom out of the basket? No, not, oh yeah, actually, what are we doing? We'll climb up there. No. Why don't you cut the bottom out of the basket? His baskets, we know they're his, Because he says, I need these baskets back. And then, it should be sad
Basket.
music
Ah,
here.
but I need these baskets back.
It cuts the poor man. His family didn't have a peach pie for months after this. Not an apple, not nothing. All because 1, 2, we're at 47 seconds in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 able-bodied men couldn't find something that's a circle and anyone less than 120 years old to climb up there and then cut his baskets, his peach baskets.
100 years after James Naismith from Almont, Ontario invented it, basketball was being played by hundreds of millions of people around the world.
And the old man never got his baskets back and probably died hungry that winter so that James and his pals could play a game. And that's it. That's it. I just wanted to get it off my chest. It's just one of those things. I should have learned the how to play that little intro song, but that would require knowing how to play anything more than this bad boy. What? What happened? Except for this one song, which I will leave us with here today. This is the intro and the extra music. There it is, a very sad show. And James Naismith lived on, and people made millions off of the basketball. And the old man died that winter.